everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm here to do my April What is Your Love Story, and we're going to do it a little differently this month. We're going to kind of do it backward. I'm going to pull one card from the story cards, and then I'm going to do the reading with an angel deck. So let's see what happens. Well, I'm being guided to do it in that way. I usually pull an oracle and then use that deck, but let's see what goes on. We're going to pull one from the story. So if you want your own personal private April love story, click the link below to be taken to my Etsy shop. Let's see what is the April energy from the love story cards. And we have Dreamer. Oh, I'm going to take the bottom too and the top. Interesting, this Dreamer and Confidence kind of feels like my Easter reading that I just did, because it talked about crown chakra, which would be the dreamer, right? It can be a bit of fantasy, that type of thing, and then being grounded could be the confidence. But then we have the union energy here, which is beautiful to come up with the love. This is our love story reading for April. So it's like the dream you have perhaps for union or coming together with your partner. Have confidence, and the more you have confidence, the more that dream can become that reality for you. So I like seeing that. We have two tones of blue, so a lot of throat chakra with the sun. Sun is the solar, so there's a lot of, again, strength and willpower, and bringing things out, creating things. I feel a lot of persistence too with the dreamer and the confidence, like making my dream come true. And we see masculine and feminine in this card, and we see them both in one in each in these cards. So there's two visuals of balance there as well. So let's just see what's going on, why we want to go do this. Oh, look, there's the love tender there. Why we want to do this in the backward sense. So let's just shuffle, focusing on this bright spirit, guardian angels. What's going on? What is going on for April's story? So the angels want to tell us. I'm also getting a trust with the dream and the confidence. I'm getting the word trust. Okay, so who are you in your love story, or what energy surrounds you in your love story at this time? So who you are and your gift from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So who you are in your love story is a gift from God. So this can be how your partner's seeing your gift from God. You could be seeing your partner as a gift from God. And also the energy that surrounds you. I see it that way. I see as you are a gift from God to your partner, but you are also surrounded by gifts from God. Because it says, what's the energy that surrounds you? And I'm hearing priority, prioritizing, and open your arms to receive. So it's like you are the gift from God, and there are gifts of God around you. But I'm not seeing it as separate. I'm seeing it all as one. So there could be this energy where you're realizing that you are both. Like you're not separate from, there's a sense of dissolving of the sensation of separation. Let's put it that way. Because I was taken into that. Like you are the gift from God, but there are what also surrounds you as gifts from God, but not actually surrounding you. They're coming forth from within you, right? You're realizing you are that God aspect, or that spark of God creation, and that's all coming from within you. And so there's this, I want to use the word dissolving, of the sense of separation seeing yourself as separate from God and his gifts, and like he's this entity that's withholding things. There's more coming into alignment with all of everything is one, and you are that aspect of that one, and it's coming from within you. There's a lot of, you know, self-realization in that way, and realization coming as well. It's pretty deep there. Let's see we're going to move on. So there's like this alchemy of self and things that were perceived as separate. They're kind of coming together. So like a dissolving of the perception of separation. Let's put it that way. That's who you are right now, or who you're going to be in April. A bit of that dissolving of what I just said, or how I said it. Dissolving of that separation, or perceived sense of separation from things. But within that, and knowing that those gifts are you, and they're within you. So where your partner stands in this love story, what is their character in April? How are they behaving? And it is leadership. Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So this is obviously communication. So there's something going on with your partner in regards to communication. Announcements. You can see the trumpet there. Also, this can be literal communication. They could be directly talking to you. If they're not, they can be sending messages through songs, through lyrics, because of the trumpet being there. There's just talking about announcements. This could be telepathic, but they are leading up communication in some way. This is how they're behaving. Orange is the sacral chakra, so this could be sexual in nature. This could also be intimate, or wanting to be more intimate or connected in that way as well. So that's how they are in their love story. So there could be a lot of that chakra chatter, if you will, or a need or a want to express in that way, and they're leading that up more. So there could be desire there as well. 3, what or who is blocking you from moving to the next chapter in your love story? And it says, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Well, I don't feel a lot of blockage here, but the only thing I would remind, or that would come to my mind, or is coming, would be a sense of maturing and knowing what to do. Like second guessing your intuition, if you will. Questioning yourself or isolating. This kind of gives me a sense of hermit. So it would be like isolating yourself, overthinking, overanalyzing. It brings up a big Virgo vibe, you know, like needing too many details, too much logic, trying to make too much, overthinking pretty much, is what I feel could be the issue for blockage. So it would be your own thing in that way, and not enough. Could be one thing, not enough maturity within yourself or the other person, and or a lot of overthinking. That kind of thing. So that could be what is blocking, those two things. So however it comes to you. So that was number 3. For the previous chapter of your love story, what led up to now? And it's prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So this is pretty simplistic. This is what has led up to now, is that you've prioritized perhaps yourself. There's a lot of crown chakra in this card as well, connecting to my Easter one I just did. So it can be you've prioritized yourself, you've prioritized your connection to spirit, your spiritual path, your journey, your vision, your mission. It could be those things, any of those in any way, shape, or form. Whatever is your highest priority, what has led up to now is you focused on them. And it may not be this person right now, right? In their physical form. It may be, yes, you're connected in spirit. Yes, they're part of your spiritual path. Yes, there's, lessons you're learning from this person. But if they're not physically part of your life, you've been like, you know what? That's great. I'll take on the energy on board and I'm going to keep it pushing. And my priorities are just that. And that's what's led up to now, I feel, for you in this connection and in this love story. Your priorities, your highest priorities. That's where your focus is. Which is good because that, ultimately has an effect, a ripple effect on the connection and on how you value yourself and your time in your life, right? There's only so much you can do if other things are not working out. You have to keep pushing, keep moving. And I feel like that's exactly what that's saying. Where you are in your love story, present chapter, number 5. And it's life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So you could definitely be doing that. You could be in this, like, taking stock of, and that could be a bit of what's blocking too. So keep that in mind. If you're overanalyzing, you don't want to sit too long. I mean, this is a good thing to do, to keep things balanced, but you don't want to get caught in it either, right? So you want to bring a balance to that. So just saying. But if you're in that of reviewing your life, just make sure you don't get caught in it or make it too overwhelming. Next chapter in your love story, if you move past the block, which could be that overanalyzation, and is all as well. So everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So you will be in this energy of not worrying or not, fixating on problems or that kind of thing. And it too is connected to the song that came up in my Easter one, Everything Will Be Alright, and I will put a link to it in this one as well in case you don't watch that one. It's like, don't hit the panic button, everything will be alright. I think it's Chesney. The person's name is Chesney. I can't think of his first name. Sings the song, and it was a song that I was really connected to, and then I couldn't, when it was starting to come back to me from spirit to listen to, I couldn't quite grasp it, and then I finally did the other day. And so it's coming up, it was connected to this. I pulled this card for myself, and then later that morning, the song popped into my head, and I was like, okay. That's what, it's the same message. All is well, everything will be okay. Everything will be all right is the song. So this is where you'll be going, into that energy of knowing that no matter what is happening, everything's okay. The end of the love story for this time period, so April, we have claircognizance. Feels like an Ace of Swords. I am helping your spiritual sight to fully awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So there is could be a third eye opening. There could be literally, maybe you're going to literally see your person in April. But this is seeing something more clearly, having more information. It's like an Ace of Swords. Clarity comes, right? I can see, like an aha moment. I can see maybe where I'm headed, or I can see how things are not as complicated as I maybe have thought, or if I've overthunk or thought, or what have you. This could be even clearing the throat chakra, because we started with communication, and I'm having a throat chakra crisis here. Sorry. Even though this is clairvoyance. So there's an alignment there. So what is our superpower for our love life? And it is chakra clearing. Which I was just saying, throat chakra, And it's talking about the crown chakra in the last reading, which is, again, big feeling of that here, but there's an alignment of chakras. So call on me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometry shapes. So I feel like our superpower is we're going to come into a lot of alignment, a lot of chakra balancing, and a lot of balanced energy in the month of April, which I like to see. So let's just see, let's pull some Rainbow Rain as oracles for April. What may be happening, more signs or symbols for us for our April, for our connection and our love story. And we have, oh my gosh, truth spoken, same kind of feeling, and dinner date, which I think this is orange and her dress was orange here. So let's pull the bottom, and we have warning, gossip, we have the parrots, which is, again, it's not always about the words on the card. This is about communication with a parrot. Good listening skills too, because they repeat back what you said. So being able to digest, right, with a dinner date, what somebody is saying. These are all birds. Look at the birds. So birds are going to be big. And then we have spring was on the bottom. And there's 3 tulips there. So spring is going to be, and we've just entered into spring. So there's going to be a lot of clearing and communication and digesting and being able to, like, to repeat back what you've heard, like to be able to communicate clearly. That's a good listening skills. So there's a lot of good communication. I feel communication, right, with the alignment, the Ace of Swords kind of thing, the clarity, the clearing things up. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clearing out of communication in the month of April. And we had Gabriel here, so yeah, definitely feel that energy for us for April love story. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed the reading. And again, if you'd like your own private one, click the link below, take it to my Etsy shop, and I will talk to everyone soon. I will be back for my April Yamayai in a few days. Yeah, okay. Big hugs, angel blessings.